and welcome to your Friday Extra. Here we are at Woodlawn Cemetery and Conservancy. I'm here with Barbara Selesky. Barbara, tell us what we're doing today.
Today we're joining many teams of volunteers to flag for over 9,000 veterans' graves that are throughout the 400 acres of the cemetery. So everyone's getting flagged, mapped, various plots, and we're going to head out there and flag the grave.
I think that is
in time for Memorial Day.
That's right. That's where we celebrate. So stay tuned. We got more coming your way.
Thanks, Lisa, for starting us off. Now we've got some big wins, important updates, and exciting things happening across the Bronx business community. First up, some really good news for storefront businesses. You may have heard of Local Law 75, the law that would have required storefront roll gates to be at least 70% see-through by July 1st, with fines starting at $250 and going up to $1,000 for violations. Well, after strong advocacy from the Bronx business community, movement is happening. The City Council introduced Intro 910-2026, which would remove the July 1st penalty deadline and effectively stop enforcement of the law as it currently stands. Even better, the Department of Buildings have already announced they will not enforce Local Law 75 while these changes move forward. This is a huge example of collective advocacy could do. We especially want to thank Council Member Althea Stevens for listening to small businesses and recognizing that changes were needed to make this law more workable for our communities. We're grateful to all the elected officials who understood the concerns business owners raised and worked towards a solution. This is exactly why advocacy matters and why your voice matters. Another legislative update on your radar. The City Council also introduced 891-2026, sponsored by Speaker Adrian Adams and Councilmember Julie Menon, which focuses on something called surveillance pricing. In simple terms, the bill would stop businesses from using personal consumer data, like browsing history, tracking technology, or biometric information, to create individualized pricing for customers. Loyalty programs and public discounts would still be allowed. On the public safety side, Governor Hochul and Mayor Mamdani announced a major reconstructing for the Bronx, with patrolled Borough, Bronx North, and Bronx South bringing nearly 200 additional officers, expanded specialized units, and additional resources into the borough this summer. And speaking of investments in the Bronx, Orchard Beach Pavilion is officially reopened after a $114 million reconstruction project. This revitalized space includes restored historical features, improved ADA accessibility, and upgraded community and concession areas. Now for some fun news. Keep an eye out on News 12. We recently had an amazing interview featuring our president and CEO, Lisa Zohran, alongside our chamber member, the Alley Pizza Lounge, talking all about the Bronx Business World Cup Hub. The Hub is a special digital directory and promotional platform highlighting Bronx businesses advocating around the World Cup, from watch parties and food specials, services, experiences, and promotions. If your business is doing something for the World Cup, we want you involved. Head to bxccworldcuphub.com to sign up and get featured. And lastly, applications are officially open for our final cohort of our AI Advantage program funded by Google. Spots are limited, applications close soon, and selected participants who complete the program will receive a $5,000 grant. If you've been thinking about how to learn about AI or how it can help grow your business, now is the time. You can find the application link on our social media pages. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great holiday weekend, and we will see you next Friday for another Friday Extra.